Do I ever struggle with being on such a tight budget? When this person found that they had to budget like this, they were very unhappy. So first, I don't really think we're on that tight of a budget. We're definitely not anymore. But when it was just my husband bringing in income, I still didn't consider us on like a tight budget. I know some people on the internet like think differently when I tell them like how much we make and how much our mortgage is. But I have always seen it in my head as like, this is the money we have coming in, and like, that's the money we have to work with. My head, it's always been framed as like, I'm not even on like a tight budget. This is literally just the money I have to work with. And it might be because I didn't have a credit card until I was like a full adult and I was married. My husband and I had been married for a couple years before either of us had even gotten credit cards. And yes, we got married really young. We got married at like 20, but I never had a credit card before then. So it was like, I am not spending money I don't have. Like if it was not in my debit account, in my checking account, it was not getting spent. There was no money getting over the limit, right? There was no, so it was like, the money you have is what you got in your checking account, and you got to budget with that because we don't have credit cards. We don't have any other money that we can pull from anywhere other than the stuff that's in our checking account, which I think was very helpful. So now in my mind, it's just that like, I'm not working in a tight budget. It's just like, no, this is the money we have to work with. And so when we were first married, we only had one car. We didn't have any kids yet, but we just had one car, no car payments. Yeah, like that was kind of a bummer, but it still allowed us to like eat out and do fun stuff instead of having a car payment and maybe not doing that other stuff. And again, we only had the money that was in our checking account. So we had to be like, this is the money we had to work with. Where do we want to cut? Where do we want to put our money? What do we want to do with it?